Elizabeth Bynum from CustomStrength.com, and I just want to share a stretch that I've just started doing in response to a great video that Dewey Nielsen of Impact Performance Training put out. And I've got a link down to that from the comments in the description section of this video, so go and check that out. But it was basically, the concept is stretching hamstring on one leg and quads, it's a hip flexor on the other leg at the same time, based on the thought that, when we walk or run, we're using hip flexion on one leg, extension on the other at the same time. So training that, can provide, or stretching that way can provide an interesting challenge that's quite functional, and at the same time it's very efficient because you get two stretches out of the way at once. I tried it. It was basically, I'm going to show you, it looks kind of comedic because I'm not particularly flexible. So it was basically like this, and then bring this out. So Dewey made it look easy, but like a good stretch for me, it's just not practical. I just don't have the range of motion. Maybe I won't ever, maybe I don't just yet. So then I tried two different versions. I'm going to show you the first version right here. Basically, I just gave myself a leg up. So I put back foot on a medicine ball, and now I'm able to get that stretch. And I'm feeling, stretch here and here. Now what Dewey was doing was adding a little bit of rotation, which is nice. Now again, make sure that you're rotating at the hips, not to the back. It's not this. It's this. And then the other way you can add the 3D element is to rotate the femur in the hip socket. And this one changes, and in fact for me, it exposes the tightness in the calf. So this is just a great, full, couple of fascial lines that are being stretched right here. Do this 8 deep breaths. Try the other side. Now, the second one, and I think there are some people for whom even that would be, that would be a great challenge as well. Although surprisingly some less flexible than I am. But so for that, in that case, what I would like to is bring it back down to this version, which is a half kneeling hamstring stretch. So basically, same position now, and just one foot up on the box. Now, so right here for me, this is actually not enough of a stretch. So what I will do is one of two things. One is I could put a riser on the box to go a little bit higher, or I can just move my knee back an inch, and now getting a great stretch in my hamstring. Now I'm not getting much in the quad here, but one of the nice things it's doing, because this hip is extended, is I'm actually stabilizing my pelvis a little bit. So it feels like, and my suspicion is that this is going to get me a better hamstring stretch on this side than the standing version of this stretch, where there's almost more room to manipulate the movement and get into a core pattern. You often see someone with their foot turned out when they're standing on the one leg, which can reduce the effectiveness of the stretch. This way, my leg is nicely in line. So let's say, give this a run again. Add the rotation. So for me, I get a little hip flexion with the rotation, so I've got to watch for that. And then add the rotation here. Breathe deeply while you're stretching, and then try the other side. Once you can do this version, try it with the medicine ball, and then if you've mastered that, go and check out Dewey's video and try that version.